Hello everyone, today we are going to see the various methods of repertorization. First we will see the introduction part. The homeopath forms the conceptual image of the disease by collecting the data from the patient, patient's relatives and from his own observation. The totality of a case is the basis for the repertorization and serves the purpose to find out the most similar medicine of the materia medica. Methods of repertorization is a logical practice of making use of a suitable repertory in a given case to find out the most similar medicine accurately and efficiently. The physician must access the case from the angle of most suitable repertory and should follow the prescribed way to use the repertory in an ordered sequence of fixed steps. To derive maximum benefit from different repertory, the physician must be well acquainted with the knowledge of the repertory and how to use it. There are many repertories, each having its own plan, construction and philosophy, which are suitable for different types of cases. Different methods have been evolved as per the underlying philosophy of each repertory. Each case must be handled keeping in mind the particular philosophy and construction of each repertory and not just its method. Every case has its own dimension which decides the selection of repertory, and every repertory has its own method of repertorization. Now we will see the different methods of repertorization. First, working on HAHNEMANN and BOENNINGHAUSEN'S method. 2. Working on Kent's method. 3. Working on physical generals. 4. Working on peculiar symptoms. 5th. Working on pathological changes. 6. Working on nosology or diagnosis. The 7. Working on BOGER'S method. Now we will see the first one. Working on HAHNEMANN and BOENNINGHAUSEN'S method, where complete symptoms are available. According to this method, case is considered from the group of aspects of location, sensation, modalities and concomitants. BOENNINGHAUSEN considered totality to be represented by symptom totality of the characteristic features of the case, which helps to differentiate one particular patient from another in an appropriate similar condition. This method is also known as complete symptom method or Roberts method, who elaborated this method. Now we'll see the cases suitable for this method. Complete symptoms including concomitants. Cases in which generals are lacking or weak and contain more characteristic symptoms can be considered for this method. Generals can be considered for final differentiation of the remedy. Now we will see the second method, working on Kent's method, where generals, mental and physical and characteristic particulars are available. Cases with more of their complaints expressed as general symptoms are best opted for this method of repertorization. Kent's philosophy gives more importance to the general symptoms, especially characteristic mental symptoms or qualified mental symptoms, and physical generals. They derive prime importance, and those of common particulars are of less value. In this case, we start with mental general, physical general, then comes the particulars. In particular, first characteristics particular, then comes the common particulars. Now we'll see the third point, working on physical generals, where mental symptoms are lacking or vague Here one starts with physical general, next mental symptoms, and then comes the particulars. Physical general, mentals and particulars. Here physical generals are the symptoms on the mainstay, and the weak symptoms and particulars are used for further differentiation of the remedy. Fourth one, working on peculiar symptoms. Cases with few symptoms or cases where generals are lacking. In such condition, striking, peculiar, uncommon symptom of the patient is considered as the key for selection of the remedy. This method is also called as keynote prescribing method. Fifth one, working on pathological changes. This method is useful for cases which presents with common symptoms to the disease or pathology. Here, physician makes use of every means at his command, including patient's personal and family history, temperament, complexion, color and texture of the skin, particular organ and tissue affected, then location, character and physical aspect of the lesion. Then comes the probable etiological factors. The sixth method, working on nosology or diagnosis. In case of lack of clear symptoms, which makes it difficult to treat the patient. In such cases, in the absence of the well-defined symptoms, only technical nosology or disease diagnosis will remain prominent. In such condition, one should make use of disease diagnosis, which helps to refer the remedies that are frequently indicated for it. Hence, clinical repertories are called for need, from which the remedies listed under the name of the disease gives particular idea of selecting remedy. From this set of the medicine, by the application of knowledge of materia medica, one can select better suited medicine for the patient. Now the last method, working on BOGER'S method. BOGER gives highest importance to causative modality, pathological generals and concomitants. BOGER'S method is applicable to cases having such symptoms. Thank you.